loading. Okay, I'm gonna mute.
That's some wind, huh?
He must be getting close to the Vale.
What do you think the Alm of Wind will be like?
I'm not sure, but I can't wait to meet them.
You were right, Hina. The breeze feels different here. Almost like it's passing right through me. Clothes and everything.
Wow! We're not at sea level now, that's for sure. Look! I think that's Mount Gala in the distance.
Oh, let me save. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you, Hannah. Okay, can continue. Mount Gala in the distance. Okay, cool.
Taking this?
I really like the design of this mountain. It's really, really cool. It reminds me of it gives me like Genshin Impact vibes. I don't know if you ever played Genshin Impact, but yeah, Genshin Impact is a game that I was addicted to for quite some time. I was very close to doing just like spending way too much money on it, but thankfully I had like other priorities, and my brain allowed me to be like, oh, you have priorities, Slowpoke. You shouldn't be spending, you know, $30 on redraws. Yeah, it is a rabbit hole. It is a gloriously fun and cool rabbit hole. And I really wish.
That tower-looking thing over there?
Can't you feel it? It's like the air is alive with wind spirits in there. I hope we learn more about those structures on our trip.
Nope, I'm not that good at the game. I'm pretty good, but I'm not that good. Not level 6 good. It is a rabbit hole. It's a glorious rabbit hole for sure, like I was saying, but good lord. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it.
Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, this game reminds me so much of like Genshin Impact, and I'm super happy to have a game that like plays that. It's like fulfilling my Genshin Impact's like vibe or whatever. Like I ever since I quit playing that game, I've wanted to go back to it, but like once you know as well as I do, once you quit Genshin Impact for like any amount of time whatsoever, you basically, you know, have to spend a butt ton of money to get back into it, because like there's like 7 new characters out and one of them is cool enough for you to want / need, you know. So, and as a habitual like creature / party member collector, I am the worst when it comes to like those types of games where it's like, oh, if you do this extra special thing, you can get this member with this other costume or this other weapon style or something like that, and I'm like, well, now you sold me on 2 hours more of gameplay.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Alright, we've made it.
Hey! Come on, Ramco!
Oh my god.
Huh, what's this? It's got wind energy inside it.
Oh, I know! It must be one of those elemental vessels I've read about. They say that the mana goddess bequeathed the vessels unto a great hero in order to aid him on his quest. Apparently, they're quite powerful.
Whoops, I shouldn't throw around a sacred artifact.
Intruders! No, wait! Maybe they're the Alm and Soul Guard.
What? Already?
That's right. I am the Alm of Fire, and this is Val. He's my Soul Guard.
Is this yours? Try not to leave an important thing like this behind, okay?
Oh no! The intruders found out we took the boomerang without asking!
No, wait! This is our chance! If a Soul Guard returns it, the chief won't get mad!
Aha! No one would question the Soul Guard. You two can play with the boomerang all you want. Just put it back when you're done.
Oh, well then I guess I was using it correctly after all. Let's give this thing back as soon as we reach the town.
Sure. We can return the boomerang and then meet up with the Alm of Wind.
Oh my
So
god.
these vessels belong to a hero who got them from the goddess?
We should take good care of it on our way to Longren then.
That little dragon thing was so cute. Oh my god. I imagine that's the wind spirit or whatever. Like Salaman, what was his name? Salamandi or Salamando or something, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen him, my precious baby boy. But no, that thing was cute. Also, dragon children? Oh, it's non-elemental spirit? Oh, okay.
How's that hero?
Come at me! This should be the last of them.
With you. We sure made quick work of them.
Get a load of those windmills. They're everywhere.
The people of the Vale use the northern winds that blow year-round to power them. They're used to spin thread and make fabrics. One of their traditional techniques actually dyes the cloth those bright colors. The book I read called it wind dye. It's famous.
Wow. I hope we can watch them at work.
This area is so massive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did the music change? Where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Wait, it has accomplices?
Oh, hell no!
Oh my god, get me away. 51 is crazy.
Taking
Also, I haven't said anything about it, but I have already fallen in love with the soundtrack of this game.
I have to fulfill my duty as the come at me. One left.
It does a really, really good job of flowing, matching the mood of the story so far.
Don't hold back.
Got some syrup.
Like setting it and matching it. If I don't think I've ever teleport. I don't think I've gotten to a point at which the I don't think I've been at a point where there is no music playing. Can I open this?
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Which I think is like great, because the music hasn't been annoying in any way, shape, or form. This music's just it's a phenomenal job.
You're come at me.
Ouch.
This should be the last of them. Just what I come at me. Let's keep moving. Taking this.
Wait, there's a thing on top of that. Can I hop on top? Of course I can.
Yes.
Is there anything up here? No, probably not. Alright, I'm loot gobbling right now. Goblining.
Come at me. One left. Next.
Does anybody need healing?
Yes.
Here they come.
You're mine. Next. This should be the last of them.
We sure
Alright.
made quick work of them.
Okay. My combat. I'm out here swinging. You know what I'm saying?
Come at me. This should be the last of them.
Feel it.
Fireball. Next. monsters at?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Val, you onto something, bro. Where the real monsters at? I ain't afraid. Matter of fact, nope, you're level 51. I had to think about it again. I was like, wait. You're level like 51,
Yes.
which I don't know what this game has against, you know, being like, yeah, you're at the beginning area, and then throwing level 51 in front of you and being like, don't go over here. Take a step, you're gonna lose it. Like,
Let me see. A rare item.
it's probably just a stamina sigil. What is stamina control? Don't mind me, I'm just here for the treasure chest. That is probably 100% in your care. I'm gonna try and get through it anyway. This is dangerous, this is dangerous.
Let me see. Nice.
That was not worth 100 lucre. Yeah, I don't know what it is about, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you level 50 over here? It's okay, I don't want to bother you. Boss phase shift. Okay. That makes sense, because you're mid-cutscene stuff. I'm sure, like, somewhere in the code it just, you know,
Watch yourselves, everyone.
it's like playing as a cutscene in a weird way.
This should be the last of them. Take 'em at me. A soul guard's resolve never sways.
Okay. I feel like I'm just... That's another thing I really, really like so far about this game, is like, I'm 100% grinding. That's what I'm doing right now, but it doesn't feel like I'm grinding in the way that, like, grinding typically means in a JRPG. So that's really, really
Is the
nice.
Sylphid in Sylphid Boomerang like a name or something?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure it's the name of the elemental of wind.
Do you think he'll get mad if you use his boomerang?
Elementals are aspects of nature and emissaries of the goddess of north. They watch over the lands, rarely interfering with the people who inhabit them.
So, you're saying that he probably wouldn't mind?
Not according to the book I read, at least.
I wanted to hear what they had to say. I'm glad that they didn't stop it during the fight, because that would have been a little bit annoying. Let's see, or element. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
This place sure lives up to its name. The wind never stops, huh?
This breeze is strange, though. It feels melancholic somehow.
Well, first order of business is to return the elemental vessel to the chief. Then we see about the Alm. Dragonfolk can live to be pretty old, right?
Do you think
Sorry to interrupt your lore. Gotta save. Okay, cool. Alright.
the new Alm of Wind could be a senior citizen of the Vale?
Don't worry. I'll carry them to the mana tree on my back if I gotta.
What a fine, upstanding soul guard you make!
I'm curious about something. And I may have just been not paying attention or just
This
not
might be useful.
bad information retention. Is there only one soul guard in the whole, like, each generation of alms? Or is there, like, multiple
Taking
soul
this?
guards? Like, because I thought it was one soul guard per thing. I know, dude. They have so much chemistry. They're just everything I want out of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're just so cute. Can I open the chest, please?
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
But I thought there was, like, the way that they explained it seemed like there was multiple soul guards per, like, each element has a soul guard.
Grizzly!
Because it's not like the Alm can just leave,
Got some syrup.
you know, just leave the village, whatever village they're from, by themselves. Typically, soul guard covers. Oh, okay.
Taking this.
Okay, so there's only one, and so Val is the only soul guard for this generation. Okay.
I'm Val, the Soul Guard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious! I was wondering where Ramco and the little ones spirited that away to. Thank you. Those youngins will get an earful later. But enough about that. Welcome to Longren, friends.
A pleasure. So where might we find the Alm of Wind?
On that subject, I have some unfortunate news. The fairy has not yet arrived to name the Alm.
Oh, then you're still waiting to see who gets the job?
Here in the Vale, we welcome the fairy with a traditional wind dyeing ceremony, as performed by one of our wind oracles. But this year, our attempts at the ritual have been unsuccessful. There is one oracle, Careena, whose attunement to the wind element is unparalleled. At this rate, I fear that without Careena, the fairy may not come at all.
Are you gonna tell me what happened with Careena? Oh.
Sadly, she
Oh my
refuses to
goodness.
listen to my orders anymore. No matter what I do or how soundly her parents scold her, Careena says she won't budge until she feels like it.
Just like the wind.
But now that you have arrived, Sir Soul God, there may be a chance to get her to see reason. I humbly beseech you to talk to Careena.
What? Why me?
Perhaps if she is buffeted by a breath of fresh air, she may yet bend to the winds of fate. Be sure
that's
to give
cool.
her a good buffeting, mind you.
You mean use the vessel to literally knock some sense into her?
Surely a precious artifact should be handled delicately.
These days, the elemental vessel is scarcely used as more than a child's plaything. I am certain that a soul god would have much better applications for such an object. Come, if the fairy is not properly welcomed, it could be the end of the Vale as we know it. Please, you must make Careena see reason.
Yeah, we got a bonker.
I think I've got my work cut out for me this time.
The chief seemed genuinely worried for the fate of the Vale. Now's your time to shine, Sir Soulguard.
Bonker. Bonker.
Grizzly!
You folks in the habit of staring at strangers? What is it? Are you selling something? Find somewhere else to hawk your
Oh, I love her accent.
Are you by any chance Careena, the Wind Oracle? I'm Hina, the Alm of Fire. And this is...
Val, the Soul Guard. Nice to meet you.
What's the convoy of alms want with me? No, let me guess. The chief sent you to convince me to do the wind dyeing, right?
I definitely didn't.
Well, yeah, actually. In Tiania, we build a ceremonial bonfire to celebrate the fairy's arrival. Longren has different traditions, though, right?
The chief thinks sending outsiders to do his dirty work is gonna make me budge. Well, he's got another thing coming. Nope, never again.
But if the fairy doesn't come, no one can be named the Alm of Wind. For the sake of Longren and the rest of the world, would you please consider performing the wind dyeing ceremony?
When someone asks a stranger for a favor, usually they have something to offer in exchange. I'll tell you what, you can find Shiryu for me. I've looked all over town already, and I gotta get off my feet for a bit.
Shiryu? I'm guessing they're a friend of yours. What do they look like?
He's dreamy. About the same age as me. Got a nice smile.
Oh, someone kind of like Val then?
Spare me. He's nowhere near as wimpy as this guy.
Gee, thanks. Well, Hina, sounds like we have a missing person to find. If Careena's already looked in town, let's try the outskirts.
If you want to say hi to YouTube at any point to yourself later, you can. Okay. Back in the furry passage.
You're mine! Next!
I'm messing this fight up, aren't I?
Fireball! Easy!
Does anybody need healing? Here they come!
You're mine!
Nice double crit right off the bat.
One left. Feeling good.
Oh my!
When push comes
That
to
was really
shove,
cool.
I don't hold back.
Hitting crit back to back. It's not gonna be worth
Wanna
it.
do this the hard way, huh? You're mine. Easy. Feeling good. One left. Come at me. I guess this means I've improved.
There you are. Right? Or you just gonna tell me that he's in a different spot?
Hello there. Shiryu, I presume?
That's me. And you're?
Val, the Soul Guard. And this is Hina, the Alma Fire.
Oh, Val, Hina. Lovely to meet you. I'm Shiryu, a historian and keeper of tales from the Vale.
What are you doing so far outside of Longren?
Calibrating windmills, actually. The wind's been hard to predict lately, which might be a side effect of having no alm yet.
Speaking of alms, Careena said she'd help call the fairy with some wind dyeing if we found you for her.
She did, huh? I guess she came around to the idea after all.
Is the dyeing process hard or something?
Not particularly. As long as you know the steps, that is. You just capture the breeze with the cloth to bring out the colored dye. The issue is that the fairy won't come for just any old round of wind dyeing. Careena has the most skill in Longren, so she has the best chance of summoning her.
Then why is she so averse to helping?
Because Careena wants... She wants to be chosen as the Alm. But all she's ever heard from the rest of the Vale is that she's wrong for the job. And yet... They keep asking her to help with the wind dyeing. It wouldn't surprise me if the fairy was staying away on purpose to avoid these hypocrites.
But why would Careena be a bad choice of alm?
Did she pick a fight with the elemental or something?
That's a good one. But, nothing that scandalous, I promise. But it's complicated. Too complicated to bother you both with right now. Besides, I know Careena wants the Vale to prosper, just like everyone else. And it looks like your arrival might have been enough to give her that push. Anyway, I'll head back to the Vale for now. See you there. And thank you.
Cool. So we get a little backstory with Careena. I like it, I like it. There's some scissor up there. I can't get it. So I do really wonder why she, I mean, I wonder why the village thinks she's not a good fit. Maybe it's just because she's feisty and they don't think she's like the wind. But I mean, Hina isn't like fire in the aggressive sense. She's just like fire in the passionate sense.
The more you yell at me, the less I want to have anything to do with the wind dyeing.
Now you're just being stubborn. Didn't you hear that the convoy from Tiania has already arrived?
We can't keep wasting the Alm's time with your selfishness. You're putting the whole Vale in danger with your temper tantrum.
If you want to meet the fairy so bad, then you do the ceremony. Why does it always have to be me, anyway? It's not like I have a chance at becoming the Alm. Y'all made that abundantly clear. You think I'll just go along and do all the hard work for nothing?
Pouting about it won't help your case, you know.
I'm not pouting. I'm angry. After all, I just wanted to be the Alm and see the world.
Honey, we know it's hard for you to accept, but it's been years since anyone in our family has been considered worthy of Alm status.
Sure, your affinity to the wind element meant you had a good chance at the gig. But after what you did in the Sanctum?
Fine. Criticize me all you want, but I don't regret my actions one bit, so stop lecturing me.
How irresponsible. The other wind oracles don't cause their parents this much trouble.
But if we don't push her, the fairy might not visit Longren at all. Maybe Shiryu can talk some sense into her.
Wow, okay. Her parents seem a little bit
Let's rest up.
aggro. Like, not aggro, but like just a little bit more aggressive than I would have liked them to be when talking to someone like that. Yeah, no one does. Yeah, everyone else has like a normal, like, either a normal accent or it's like proper in some capacity, quote unquote.